Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Time Warp Tuesday. So we're going to give it a few minutes for somebody to come on, for a couple people to come on. I know it takes a minute, and I'm always a few minutes early, but we're preparing for this weekend because this weekend is 4th of July. So I'm Jason at Time Warp, and I'm by my lonesome today. I do not have a co-host, unfortunately, right at the moment, but that's okay. It's going to be fun. So this weekend is, hi Ruth, hi John. So this weekend is 4th of July. Monday is 4th of July. And just to let you know, and I'm going to repeat it a few times through. Thank you. Hey mom. So I'm hosting alone today. But it's going to be fun because we're going to be talking about the 4th of July, which is Monday. And we are closing on Sunday. And I'll mention that again throughout. So that way we can have a fun 4th of July too. And as you can see, I'm getting ready for my 4th of July, and as you should too, so I'm making notes exactly what I want from, to make sure that I have everything for 4th of July, right? So we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about outdoor picnic stuff, how to put them together, how to take them apart, you know, make sure you have your barbecue apron and everything in it, which I have a bunch of stuff in mine. It's kind of like the suitcase for... Mary Poppins' suitcase when she opened it and everything was in it. So I have everything in my pockets, right? So I've been going over my list trying to figure out that if I have everything I need for this weekend, because, you know, got to have some people over for barbecues. But let's put this stuff down and see what we got. So this is what I'm going to talk about now. And first you can see, because I am hosting alone today, I brought a few of my guests over here. So I'm gonna be weird. Watch this. I'm gonna be weird. So this is Monica, and she's wearing look at this. I love it over her bathing suit. And then a few other guests, which I showed you. I've got Wally the Weasel and Scary Squirrel, but I also have Crazy Eyed Chicken. Why not, right? We gotta have some other people here, right? Because I don't know. Although it kind of seems strange because if you've seen The Stand, the original, when she turned the whole town into mannequins, it was crazy. So anyways, let me show you this first. So first of all, I'm going to talk about this. These things are really cool. This, and then the ball as well, right? And these are things that you need for your cookout, right? I'll do this one in a moment. But they can be kind of exhausting trying to put them back together because everything you need for a picnic or a small barbecue outside is inside of this thing. And I have it started opening, but it does connect right here, as you can see, and then you can carry it by the handle. But I opened it already, so that way we don't have to play with it and take too long. So here you have a serving tray, right, that comes with it, or for chips or whatever in there. Then upside down, sitting in here, are 4 plates, right? So it's a service for 4. Isn't that cool? And then you have a serving tray. And then you have, it just keeps going. Then you have 4 bowls for salad or baked beans or potato salad. 4 bowls. 4 cups. More shot glass than cups. Then you have your knives, your spoons, your forks. It's all 4 of each. And then a salt and pepper shaker. So hilarious, all in one. I'm telling you, they knew how to do it back then. But putting it back together, you got to be very careful on how you put it back together. So, because getting it back together is a pain in the butt. So you want to start with your cups, and you put your cups on the corner for these yellow ones. And then you put your salt and pepper on each side, right? Then you put your spoon and fork, and you want to spoon them together. And we'll get these out of here, of course. And you lay them next to the cups. Now we got to put the knives back in. The spoon and forks for spooning. So then you put the knives back in. Then you have to take your 4 bowls and you turn them upside down. And you kind of push with your fingers all of the other stuff inside, right? Then you have your serving tray again. That goes upside down on there to create that. Then you have your, oops, I'm sorry. Nope, I'm right. See, I swear, Jason and I have been going through this to try to get this thing together. So you got your 4 plates. That goes upside down on top. Then you have your bowl, and that goes in. And if you did it right, once it sits down, you'll have airtight. You'll have, it's closed up in there. And then you just pop the side on. This one, you just pop the side on. Pop the bottom, you pop the bottom on first. And then, come on. And then you pop the side on. And then you have the carrying case. Everything you need for a little picnic is in here. Or to use for your barbecue this weekend. We'll set that aside. Now, let's say that one was too complicated for you, right? So we have these here in the store, and they're not terribly expensive. Again, thank you guys for watching. This one, the yellow one was $35 and then 20% off, so that makes it $28. So $28 for a service of 4. This is called the ball. Okay, now I've showed this several times. We get them all the time, but they're great for when you're out and about, right? So when you're barbecuing, so this one I'm going to take the top off. Plus, it's the red, white, blue, and it's got a little bit, and it's got some yellow. So you got your handle. So we'll take that off because this one has fantastic chip bowls. So then you have your chip bowl. You have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is a 6-piece. So this is for 6 people, right? You have your bowls, which are cool. You have, this is more like probably for your potato salad, your baked beans, or your salad, potato salad, or baked beans. Then you have your dinner plates, right? You have your dinner plates, all in great color coordination. Your serving tray, and then matching cups. Now this one doesn't have silverware, but who cares? You've got 2 fabulous chip bowls that you could use. These cups are great. And so you want to put this back in upside down. And then you want to set these in. So this one's much easier. You line up your holes. This one's much easier, and again, you put in your strap, pop it down, and as you see, it's got the little clip right here that will connect or catch it, and then you can carry it. So I'm all about making things as easy as possible, and apparently they were in the 50s, 60s, and 70s as well, because these are fantastic. So the ball, again, is, I believe it's 25. I have to go over there and look at the one we have out. Then, who remembers Tupperware, right? Tupperware is great. Isn't it great? I love Tupperware. And for this weekend, Tupperware is what you want, right? Tupperware. Or plastic, because you don't want to have, or paper, because you don't want to have to throw a bunch of stuff out. So, I mean, wash dishes. So these are fantastic, right? Multi-colors. Now, those of you who know what a paper plate holder is, usually they're like a wood or stuff like these, but these are fun. And our handy dandy Tupperware cups. You have a place to sit your drink, which is fantastic. And then your paper plate goes in the center here. And you have your carrier. Great for barbecues, great for being able to move back and forth from the barbecue grill to the table. Fantastic. And then these cups, these are good anytime, not just outside. Aren't these fanciful? I love them. Tupperware bowls. I grew up with Tupperware. We all did. Tupperware was great back then, right? So now, and then I have them also. I have solid blue that is still wrapped, never been used. No, can you believe that? I love it when we come across this. So this is from SS Kresge Company, so that's Kmart. You gotta love that. Look at the thingies on there. Isn't that great? The thingies, the advertising on there. I love it. So we have those that are still in. So I'm showing you those. We'll set those over here. And I'm right here, so you don't have to worry. And then these are even better, or these are cool too. So they're kind of like paper plates, but they're paper plate holders. You can either eat on them, which I wouldn't do. I would put a paper plate on them. These are great. Look at this. Breathable. You put your paper plate on it, you throw it out, you just rinse these off, hopefully. And unless it gets messy, then you have to wash them. But still, I'd rather wash plastic than anything else. Isn't that cool? I love it. So these are something a necessity. We've got quite a bit of them, so come in and see us. Something like this is, I don't know my price. Oh, $18 for this whole set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. 12 of them. Isn't that fantastic? Anyways, we've got quite a few of those. Those are fun. Something else that you need this weekend, and if you guys have any questions, please let me know, because now's the time to ask them, and we can I can tell you the answers to them. So, a couple other things you might need is citronellus candles, and the vintage citronellus candles are always colorful and fantastic. Now, yes, they've been used before, but there's still citronella in them, and you can always add more. Set them around, decorative. Could you imagine a nice place setting with how colorful it would be with the multicolored ball set with all the different matching colors? It'll be so vibrant and so fantastic. So and look at the color. Look at this, yellow. Isn't that fantastic? So these are good to have just sitting around because you don't want to get bit by mosquitoes. We've got quite a bit of those. And then, of course, because, you know, we're barbecuing and all of us know how to barbecue, but if we don't, we have some great vintage barbecue books. So I want to say, who's going to do a vintage barbecue party? Because how cool would that be to have everybody dress in their vintage bathing suits or vintage summer wear and come to a nice barbecue using a vintage barbecue, maybe with some of the vintage carriers and Tupperware, stuff like that. It would be so cool. But ladies, no heels. You've got your Bob's Big Boy, isn't that? Or not Bob's, just Big Boy Barbecue Book. Big Boy Barbecue Book. I don't think it even has anything to do with Big Boy. But anyways, shows you how to do your barbecue. Show them the tall candles with the wires inside. I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about these? These don't look like wire inside. I don't know. What candles are you talking about with wire inside? Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's something I will add as soon as I figure out what he's talking about. The patio candles with the wire inside. Well, something that you can have as you do barbecuing, and I don't think these are what he's talking about, are the Weber lanterns. I don't think these are what he's talking about, but Weber grill, Weber, I can't even speak. Weber lanterns are always great for the evening because, you know, you're going to party all day long and into the afternoon and into the early evening because that's when the fireworks happen. So these Weber candle carriers would be great to sit around. They're fantastic. And they're, look at this, in the box. The tall ones with netting. I am so confused. I don't know what he's talking about. I wish you would have told me before, Steve. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let me think for a minute, Steve, and I will. The tall ones, I'm so confused. Okay, the tall ones with netting. I'm so confused. I might have to do a pop-on tomorrow and tell you all about it. So, but let's see what we have in here, because this is your, look, I've got my red, white, and blue hat on. I've got my barbecue shirt, but you can't even see it. So, ooh, what do we have here? Here we have spoons for, like, if you're gonna have ice cream or malts or something. How cool is that, right? What else do we have? Oh, I know. So you need some salt and pepper. How cool are those? You can do it over the grill without burning your hands with the salt and pepper. Over the grills, salt and pepper. See, I'm telling you, they knew how to do it. So you have to have everything in your jacket, right? So what do we have here? We have a ladle because, you know, I don't know, the beans. What else over here? Do we have, we have Betty Crocker spoons to whip things up. How fantastic. Those you will need. Oh, what is this? Oh, I have a scrubber here. I guess to scrub the grill after I cook on it, because you always want to be clean. Tall patio. You already showed the shirt. I don't know what you're talking about, Steve. So we'll have to do it again. And then what do we have here? This is Recipes for Busy People. Look, it's Mel's Diner on the cover. I don't know why I have this in here unless there's barbecue. I don't know what's in here. We could find some crazy stuff, I guess. But let's see. Sorry if you get annoyed with me, Steve, but I have no idea what you're talking about. So you're going to have to show me, and I'm going to have to pop on here. And I know once I see them, I'm going to be, oh. But I don't know what you're talking about. So, anyways, big tie back from, I love it, Recipes for Busy People. What else is in here? I got some American flags because it is 4th of July. What is this? A Peter meter. I don't need that. That's 1970s. I don't know how that got in there. What do we have here? All these little things. A door wedge so that you can keep the door open in case people have to come in and out, maybe. I don't know. So, and then we have more flags, more flags. Oh, I have my little Stife puppet, my owl puppet. And then I have, of course, the Pillsbury Doughboy. But if it gets hot, we have a ton of these, and you have to come and get some because they're great to pass out to your guests. Because if you're going to be outside, they're going to sweat. These are good for face padding, for quick cleanups. But they're all, look at that, Detroit Tigers. What else do we have here? I have all this stuff in here. I've got another Detroit Tigers. Oh, there's more over here. It just keeps going. This is the Red Wings. But these are great to have for your guests to just for slight, you know, wiping or anything. But we have a ton of them and they're not expensive at all. So come and see them. So there's all sorts of stuff. So now I'm going to move this out of the way and I'm going to pull you guys closer. And Steve, if you want to call me on the telephone, I'll answer it online and we'll talk and you can tell me which one you're talking about. Anyway, so now what we're going to do, and thank you all so much for joining me. The 4th of July is Monday. We will be closed on Sunday. And this is 4th of July stuff. Look at all this stuff, fun stuff. Look, you can have the red, white, and blue themed coffee cups. We have a whole set. Oh, he's calling me on the phone. Let me go get him. Hold on. Hello. The tall patio candles, where are they located? Are they the white ones with the... They have wires sticking out? Oh, he's talking about these. And what can we do? Oh, these are... Oh, you put a... I think they're these ones. You pull the wire out, you put a match in there, and then you can go around and you can use these to light these because then you don't burn your hand. Ah, see, I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. Okay, so that's a great idea. I love that. He's talking on the phone, so he can't see what I'm doing. So, all right, cool. Bye. Okay, so that's a really cool idea that he showed. And I hope you're all still with me because we're not done yet. The ever so beautiful red, white, and blue jewelry is great. And what's great about it is you can go swimming in it. You don't have to worry about it. These are the ones that are more costumey, just something you wear for that day. Look at this barbecue book. I love the graphics. Look at this. Isn't that cool? And this is Better Homes and Gardens. And look at the advertising in there. As they're barbecuing, what is that, steaks? As they're barbecuing steaks on the grill, on probably a Weber grill. And here it tells you how to do fish, how to do everything. So we've got everything you need for it. Come on in. Sunday we're closed. Monday is 4th of July. And we want to make sure that you have everything. Look, I even have a Pistons cozy for my water. Isn't that cool? Pistons cozy for my water. So we have all sorts of stuff. This great theme salt and pepper shaker, the star. Look at this, salt, pepper. I love it. So now one of the other things that these can do is cause some great conversation, right? Ooh, where'd you get that? What'd you do with that? Now you better all tell them that you got it from here. As I drop more stuff. Oh, putting it sideways. So anyways, as I do these shows, we're going to be switching formats a little bit as we go because just because we got to change stuff up from time to time. So going forward, I will have guest hosts, and when I don't, we'll do fun, crazy stuff. But let me show you this. So we do a lot with oddities over there, and I know I've shown a lot of oddities, but these just came in. They're cicadas, South American cicadas. Look at how beautiful those are. Look at the blue wings. I just had to show you because I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. So, all sorts of 4th of July stuff, including the little lapel pins and brooches and jewelry. Look at that thing. Isn't that fantastic? And little tiny lapel pins. You know, one of the cool things, oh, I gotta show you this too. So, one of the things, let's move Scary Squirrel, shall we? We'll just set him right there. Let's move Crazy Eyed Chicken. Let's move Wally the Weasel. Now I'm holding this up, and something dawned on me. When you are having a lot of people over for 4th of July picnic or backyard party, barbecue, whatever, and you have a lot of kids, you have a lot of kids running around having fun, and you want them to, but let's say, you know, it's getting out of control and stuff, and screaming over stuff can be impossible. One of the things to do, maybe, is get a stop sign like this so that you can hold it up and you tell the kids as they come in, or, you know, before the thing starts, that if you hold up the sign, you need to calm down a little bit, or come and sit down, it's time to eat, or do whatever. So sometimes just using, like, a stop sign from, you know, like maybe one of the stores. This one was probably used for a crossing guard. Something like this, just holding up, and they see it, can get them to stop and run up without yelling and screaming and hoarsing your voice or making it a little bit uncomfortable for people. Just hold up the stop sign, and that way they can all come over and eat. Now, I know I'm talking about children, and sometimes they won't listen, but it's a good way to maybe do it. You know, I'm all about thinking outside of the box and trying new ideas and new things. So maybe that's the way to do it. Now I was going to show you those, but those are ceramic, and I don't want ceramic. But you do need your citronellus candles. Oh, stretch bottles, just for decor. If you're going to have something like maybe up and out of reach from kids, these are good to have. And then we have the Pepsi, stretch Pepsi bottles, like so. This is Diet Pepsi. So I ask you, as we go forward, is there anything that you would like to see differently? If you would like to maybe things to cover. I'm looking for recommendations on shows. I do have, I will be doing a show from Las Vegas at the end of July. I will be there from July 20th to July 26th. So I will do a show from our location there, as well as maybe somewhere else. Maybe I can talk my mom into being on it. I don't know. We'll see. And then in July, I know we will be having a representative from MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, to talk. I'm sorry, not in July, in August. We will be having a representative from Mothers Against Drunk Driving to talk about Labor Day and how to be careful when drinking. And I think we're going to have another one so we're going to have a representative from MAD on the volunteer side, and then we're going to have a representative from MAD on the police side, or the officer side, and to talk about different things. And I want to make sure that we are as safe as possible going into these holidays. So one thing you got to remember is we always need what does this say? To the barbecue pit fire or whatever. I guess I should read these things before I put them on. But this is Alka-Seltzer. It's an Alka-Seltzer advertising. Do they even sell Alka-Seltzer still other than for dentures? Because I know many people who use them to clean their teeth. So anyways, you need one of these. You don't need a hat, but you need something that's red, white, and blue. Check this out. This is a great piece of, can you see this thing here? I don't know if you can. I can't really turn it around. So I'm going to move you this way a little bit and see if you can see it there, which is this. And it's a great piece of art, carved wood. It is Uncle Sam, folk art I would say it's folk art. It's probably carved out of a stump, one piece, but it is really well done. Then we have Harvey's at Washington, D.C. restaurant. It is the restaurant of the president since 1958. So these, which are pretty cool. Isn't that fun? I love those. Red, white, and blue coaster set. Flag glasses, we have them in this size and the larger size, as you can see. And then we have these, which is really good, which are the flag pins and buttons. And some of these are gorgeous, and these are great. If you're gonna have the little picnic, maybe you get a few of these and you set them on people's plates as a take home, right? Just because it's a picnic and outside and informal doesn't mean that you give them a little something to take home. Besides the food that you're cooking them. I guess that might be enough. Anyways, so you got to come in, you got to check it out. Saturday, we will be here 10 to 7, Friday 10 to 7, Thursday 10 to 7, and tomorrow 10 to 7. We are closed Sunday and Monday because of the holiday, and then we're back to normal. And come check us out. If you're an oddity person, we got some of the coolest stuff in. Wet specimens are being done as we speak. And we had Emily in. She made some gorgeous stuff. All sorts of stuff. Anyways, I will pop on probably tomorrow, go over a few things with Steve maybe. And we're working on toys to get a lot of the toys out. We got a huge Ninja Turtle collection coming out. Huge Ninja Turtle collection. I can't even imagine. I can't even tell you how big it is. And then I always forget what they're called. Power Rangers. 80s Power Rangers coming out. But there's a lot of fun stuff happening, so you got to stay tuned. Thank you guys again for being a part of my night and for listening to me ramble on. And you guys have a great night. This will be available on IGTV, YouTube tomorrow. And then thank you for following us. And remember, if you guys want me to talk about anything, how to clean something, how to take care of something, I will do my due diligence, research, figure it out. If I don't know how, I will, and then demonstrate and show you. Maybe if you have any cool tips or hints or ideas on how to take care of vintage items, come on the show, message me. We can have you on the show to show us how you do it. So it doesn't just have to be me and my co-stars. It can be the customers. I love it when they're on. We've had them on before. So, you know, not going to put all this stuff away and head home and eat. So, you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for following, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Have a safe holiday if I don't see you beforehand.